No.
Where'd you send that picture?
I actually, that's the only one, that's the only kid I sent it to.
No, I'm saying, where did you send it? Like, where'd you send it from?
From my phone.
No, yeah, I know that, but like, did you send it from the shelter? Did you send it from here?
I was actually in a public bathroom when I did it.
You were in a public bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it the...
What is good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. In today's video, y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to Gideon catching the stupidest predator ever. And so we're gonna react to this, y'all. And I know I've been going for a minute, y'all, but it's cause like I've been knowing what to post on YouTube, and as y'all can see, y'all, I got a PS5. I gotta clean my dress off, but y'all see I got a PS5 and some new beats. Cause y'all, look at these right here. Look at these beats. I'm gonna show y'all. Look at these ones. These are cooked. Y'all see that? They're so cooked. And now I got a controller on the side. You feel me? Like a PS5 controller. But these are so cooked, as y'all can see. These are cooked, bro. It was time for some new ones. It's time for me to get some new ones, y'all. So that's really why I've been posting the video. But no excuses, y'all. So better get back on this grind, y'all. You already know. But y'all, I'm gonna get this going right now, man.
Well, at first we started off with a conversation. I thought he was a good kid, but then after a while, he's a good-looking kid. There have been times where other kids have tried to contact me, but I blocked them right away.
How old would you say the youngest they sent you on those apps are? That's horrible.
Probably between the ages of like old on up.
And about how many videos on your phone right now would you say is on there?
Well, I can show you.
So, yeah, these are very young boys.
I haven't had like all my life. Every now and then I get those urges.
Do you think the urges sometimes go younger?
Sometimes.
It's not going to cost you from saying anything else, okay? Just do me a favor, put your hands behind your back.
Okay, bro. We're skipping this shit, bro. We're skipping past this, bro, because I'm not watching this part. Let's get to the point. Hell was that?
More unplanned cancer.
Did Anthony Smith for me?
That's an emergency?
Yeah, something important. He has like long hair. He's one of the workers here. Hey Anthony, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
My name is DeMarcus. Hey, listen, you're not in trouble or anything. It's cool if we just talk outside real quick.
Absolutely.
I don't want anyone hearing your business.
No, I understand.
How you doing, man?
I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there?
Been going through a lot and whatnot, so it's one of those things where I'm kind of like on the verge of a nervous breakdown because worrying about my family. My dad has cancer.
Man, I've lost a lot of family members. I just lost my brother to cancer.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I totally understand, and I'm promise you, I'm not here to dogpile.
Sure.
Just a particular family came to like kind of talk to me about something. Do you kind of know what I might be here to talk to you about?
Probably because I did something online that I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I'm not a cop or anything, man.
Sure.
We just have an organization called Kids Protect America where we talk to individuals like this. I see you're a God-fearing man and everything.
I am.
It's just one of those things where it's just,
I just made a mistake, and that was my fault.
Yeah, you want to just like stand right there so that way, like, if anybody walks by.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, because, you don't want people at the workplace knowing about stuff like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so tell me, what's going on with man?
Well, at first we started off with a conversation. I thought he was a good kid. I mean, I'm not here to do anything like, out of the ordinary, but
I mean, I saw, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I saw you were like, hey, if you want to do this,
yeah.
I saw that.
I'm the type of person where I was raised in a family where, you watch your P's and Q's, and don't do anything like you're going to regret.
Yeah.
Okay, so the conversation started out perfectly, and then he started talking about, he was into older men and all that stuff. And I'm not really sure if that's going to be a good idea at first, and then the conversation started getting heated up after that.
Okay, so was it getting heated up more on his end or your end?
Kind of like on both ends, to be honest.
Both ends?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I knew I was in the wrong, because, like I said, I don't know, for the life of me, I just, have one of those intuitions that, I'm into, males, but I kind of like not. So I was like...
So you try not to...
Hold on, man. Hold up. Bro, I'm into males? Bro, you a G-A-K-M. Tombo. into males, or what did he say? He said something about being into males, bro. You a GAM. You probably like, bro. You're probably like 62, bro. Now I'm pushing it, but you're probably like 55 max, bro. And you're talking about being into males, and I'm pretty sure based off this video being Catching the Predator, it's probably young boys. It's probably young boys. So I want you to know, man. You might as well say this right. You might as well say this is Diddy uncle, bro. This might be Diddy uncle, bro, because into males, bro. You need to actually like lock in with life, bro. We need to lock in with life, because what are we doing, bro? Like, seriously, what are we doing? Talking to males. Come on now, gang.
Couple pictures to him, yes.
Okay, and what was in those pictures?
It was one of me and then one of my private area, obviously.
Okay.
And like I said,
Was it hard? Was it?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It was fully erected.
It was fully erected.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you find it attractive?
At first, not really.
Not really.
I'm being honest with you, but then after a while, he's a good-looking kid, and I'm not trying to, make him feel uncomfortable or in any way.
Yeah.
I'm just, it was a mistake that I should have never happened.
Yeah.
Not only as you saying you're talking to man, you're talking to younger boys, and then not only you're gonna say I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable. What do you mean you don't want to make him feel uncomfortable? You've been talking to him. Then you want to say he's a good looking kid? I could see, okay, if it was like, okay, none of this stuff happened and you seen this boy, whatever, and you just like, my bad, y'all. Somebody called me, but what I was saying was, though, I can see, okay, if he was saying, okay, he didn't know this dude and he was just saying, okay, he just seen him, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know weird stuff. He's a nice looking kid, you know what I'm saying? Could have just said that, but considering the situation he's in right now, nah, you're not beating those allegations. You're not beating those allegations, Diddy. You're not beating those, so go ahead, go to jail. You're probably gonna see, like, considering you've been in jail before, you already had 3 years, you're probably gonna see, maybe life. It depends. Probably gonna see life. So yeah, you might as well wrap your bags up and pack your you know what I'm saying, everything, because you're not coming back until you're like 92, bro. And I'm just being honest, bro. And I'm not trying to, I'm keeping it a bug. Probably gonna see like a couple years. You're gonna get out when you're 92. So wrap it up, take your bags, and just go to Texas, bro. It's over with for you. I ain't gonna lie. But make some cookies for Diddy in jail.
Yeah. And I realize that now.
I mean, like, his parents are just like, oh my gosh, they reach out to me first. I was like, hey, before we get anybody else involved, I want to go talk to him.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what's going on.
Everything to you. So
Yeah.
I'm not here to, jump through hoops or lie.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the most out on the street.
No.
Phone. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Okay.
After I realized what I had said to him. So.
Yes, sir.
I do appreciate the talk, and I don't, like I said, I apologize to him, I apologize to parents, and I apologize to you.
Yeah, no, I mean, you don't have to apologize to me, man, obviously.
I'm trying to do the right thing, because like I said, I'm not trying to get locked up again.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to, keep on the straight and narrow, and I'm trying to watch my P's and Q's, because I don't really want to get locked up again.
Man, I mean, I look at it like this, like, he's not he's not a saint in this picture either,
Right.
It's just one of those things where it's like, how young he is, obviously, it's kind of like, okay, we got to go to the adult first about this.
Right.
But, is there any other crazy kids hitting us up online? Like, I mean...
A lot of, I'll be honest with you, I try to stay away from that. After realizing that I'd made a mistake here, I'm trying to stay away from that type of thing, because there have been times where other kids have tried to contact me, but I blocked them right away.
Yeah.
Because I don't want nothing to do with that.
Stop the cap.
It's one of those things where, I mean, like, a couple are going to fall through the crack,
Yeah.
If you're getting tempted left and right. I mean, I know send anything, but, like,
No,
do any of these other kids, do they ever send any videos and stuff where it's just like, what the, and you have to block them?
Yeah, I have to block them right away, because it's like, I don't really want nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like I said, like I told you before, I'm trying to stay on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
That, I'm into, males, but to finish out my probation, trying to continue having my relationship with the Lord.
Okay.
And move forward.
Okay. You staying with your parents?
No, I'm actually live right at the Lebanon Rescue Mission.
The what?
The Lebanon Rescue Mission.
Lebanon Rescue Mission.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a shelter for men that come out of prison. They're trying to get their life straight.
Okay.
So yeah, I did. Like I said, I admit I was in the wrong, and I just.
Well, man, I mean, you're being an honest guy, man, and I look at it like this, you know. My time talking with individuals, like, kind of get caught up in situations like this.
Right.
What I kind of find is it's like, you know, it's the temptation, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, Satan sends stuff at us.
I think it was the devil trying to get
Yeah.
in my life, and I'm not trying. Like I said, I'm not trying to make any kids feel miserable. I'm not trying to make them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I realized I was in the wrong. You know, that's all I gotta say.
I mean, you know, are we on any apps like Telegram and Signal?
I'm on Facebook. That's about it.
Yeah.
But when you look at my Facebook account, it has nothing but religion stuff on it.
I did see that. I did see that.
So,
yeah. But because I had seen like I saw, you know, Telegram, because you had sent them a screenshot.
Yeah, I did have Telegram. I don't really use it that often.
Yeah.
And I also have Signal, which I don't really.
So like I mean, you know, I think it's kind of like one of those things where it's kind of like getting all this out because you know, you were asking him for kind of pictures and stuff. So
yeah, I was.
I'm just wondering, did people expose you to this stuff? Like, have people? Obviously, you're not in those pictures, but have they sent you stuff like that before?
I've had people try to talk me into it, and it's like, you know what? I don't
really.
At first, I'm like,
talk you into what?
You talk me into sending pigs to underage kids, and I'm like, no, I don't want them to do that. And then I keep getting pressured into it. You know what I mean?
Did they like send it to you?
No, they actually send me messages
Yeah.
asking me to do this, and it's like, I don't want to do that. You know?
Never anybody like, hey, if you get a gift card, you can get.
I've had people ask me for money online,
Okay.
and it's like right away I block them.
What are they trying to like give once you give them the money?
They try to sit there and say, well, if you pay me this, I'll send you you know, explicit videos and pictures and stuff like that.
Like, is it like
pictures?
and like, how old are these people?
They can be ranging anywhere from 18 years old, maybe younger, like sometimes older.
Have they ever like sent like sample pics and stuff, like where it was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get off? Because I know those apps, Telegram and Signal, those are just breeding grounds for that stuff.
Yeah, they tried to, and I'm like, no, I block them right away because I don't want nothing to do with it.
So how old would you say the youngest they sent you on those apps are? That's horrible.
Say probably between the ages of like old on up.
What's a doing in a video?
I don't know. I come across it, I'm like, I can't deal with this. I don't want it. It's the devil trying to bring me down. You know?
You think kind of maybe seeing images like that kind of maybe got us to where we are today?
Probably. More likely.
Have we ever like got tempted and it's like, you know what, I want to see kind of what's going on in these videos? Has that ever happened?
I've had that temptation, but I don't really, you know, like I said, I don't really get involved in that, to be honest with you.
I mean, obviously.
What do you mean you don't get involved in that, bro? You're in a predator video. What are you talking about? I don't get involved in that. I'm trying to stay away from that. This and that and the third. That's the devil trying to bring me down. But clearly you did bring you down because you're in this video for a reason, my guy. This has to be the most dumbest predator of all time. This has to be like the dumbest. Has to be the dumbest predator. There's no way you can't tell me this is not the dumbest predator because he's in this video and he's saying, he's in this video, clearly he did something and he's talking about, I'm not gonna let it bring me down. I see stuff like that, I usually walk away. But clearly you didn't walk away from this one, buddy. You didn't. You just sat there and you just, you know what I'm saying? Didn't do nothing. You just decided to just go along with it. Now you're about to go to jail for probably, like I said, a couple years and you're not getting out till you're 92. So wrap it up, buddy. Take your bags. You're cooked. Hold on, you're cooked.
Like, I'm not gonna say you get involved in the sense of like you're in the videos or anything like that. I don't think you would enact in that. I mean, you obviously you blocked him and everything.
Yeah, I did.
But I mean, it's a whole nother story when, you know, you're just looking at something. So have you ever like just like looked at it?
I've looked at it, but
You looked at it?
right away I delete it because I don't want nothing to do with it.
And I mean, are these kids by themselves or are they?
They're usually by themselves. They say they're by themselves, and
no, I'm saying like in the videos and stuff. Are they by themselves doing stuff, or are there adults in those videos as well?
There's usually adults sometimes in those videos as well.
Oh my gosh.
I've come across that, and I'm like, I'm not interested in that stuff. I don't want nothing to do with it.
You don't want anything to do with it.
I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm giving you the most honest truth, man.
So I guess why were we saying that we wanted to record it with him and everything? Because I think I have the, 'cause I don't want to like misspeak and put words in your mouth. So you reached out to him first, right?
Yeah, well, I think if I remember correctly, I did. Yes.
Okay.
At first.
I mean, like you're asking him things like, have you ever had anybody before? Is this your right here?
Yeah, that's mine.
That's your.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if maybe you got it offline or did you actually send? So that's actually yours.
That was mine.
Did you send it at the shelter?
No.
Where'd you send that picture?
I actually, that's the only one, that's the only kid I sent it to.
No, I'm saying where did you send it? Like where'd you send it from?
From my phone.
No, yeah, I know that, but like, did you send it from the shelter? Did you send it from here?
I was actually in a public bathroom when I did it.
You were in a public bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it the one here?
No, it was at the mall.
Okay, at the mall. Okay. But I guess, you know.
I feel ashamed of myself. I
Yes,
really
sir.
do. And I, like I said, I know I was in the wrong. I shouldn't have done it.
Well, I don't know if you know how it works, but you know, images with children, they're called material, right? And kind of what the government does is to kind of crack down on that stuff. They put markers on them that kind of show like, hey, this is where it's being sent to, but sadly, you can't see where it's being sent from. If you could see where it's being sent from, I think the world would be a better place because you can get the people that are obviously doing this stuff. But, you know,
I just feel really horrible about what I did. And
I mean, I could tell you seem like a really, not regretful, but you seem like you want to turn a new leaf and everything. But
I do.
You know, the government has, you know, public material to where you could see where sexual things are being sent to. And I mean, is there any reason why I'm getting blips that your phone has that stuff? Is it from past experiences?
It's just that urges because I'd never had actual, you know, a good before.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like I said, I'm not, you know, I have that interest in that field, but not really.
In what field is that?
Like, desires to have actual sex. I haven't had like all my life.
Okay.
And I have every now and then I get those.
So, what you mean to tell me is, you've been a them there, like, I ain't gonna say virgin, but you haven't, like, I don't know if you say you haven't been in a minute, but you haven't had, you guys know the SEX in a minute. SEX, y'all, you know, you don't. Well, educate yourself that you don't. But, yeah. So, he said he hasn't had that in a minute, and he gets these, like, every now and then he gets like these little urges. So you mean to tell me that since you haven't had, you know, in a minute, you've been getting these urges, and the urges have been coming to you to talk. The urges came to your head to say, you know what I'm saying, let me talk to an underage boy. Nah, that's just diabolical. I ain't gonna lie, that's very diabolical, because ain't no way you should have an urge like this. If you have an urge like this, me personally, if I'm having urges like that, I'm going to talk to an older woman. At this age, at his age, I'm talking to her my age, or any adult. I'm talking to adults. I'm not talking to no kids underage. You should be talking to people that's like older. No kids. That's just, and you're sick, bro. You're actually sick, bro. And you need to go to jail for your whole life, because there's no way you're doing this, bro. You're sick. You're weirdo.
Do you think the urges sometimes go younger?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes. Since we don't watch the material, since we don't do the material physically, do you watch the material?
I do for far away.
Okay, is it okay with you if I put your phone in airplane mode?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just put your phone in airplane mode, and then we're gonna get that adjusted, and we're gonna get this off your phone. I'm gonna just put it right here.
Okay.
While we keep on talking. But how long have you been collecting?
I would admit for probably the past few months.
The last few months?
Yeah. I just started looking at it, and I admit it wasn't the best thing for me to get into.
So you said 15, but I saw boys as young as...
There were younger people, younger boys on there.
Okay, so what's the real youngest age we've ever seen?
Like about on up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
And so, do you kind of see how it's even more alarming what could have happened with
Yeah, I admit that, and like I said, I was in the wrong. I'm not.
You were.
Yep, I'm done watching this video, bro. I'm done watching this video. He keeps saying I'm in the wrong. Yep, guys, we done with this video, man. That's the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, y'all. And this is clearly the dumbest predator ever. I see what that video is called. Low IQ man. I see why it's called that, because he's just dumb, bro. Like, you know, I just can't watch it anymore, bro. I can't watch it anymore. Genuinely, I can't watch it no more, because it's like, why is he keep repeating the same thing and saying he's wrong, but you did it? So, and another thing I don't like about these videos is just when people say I admit it, they wouldn't have admitted it if nobody would have never confronted them. They would just they would have took this and ran away with it. You know what I'm saying? The only reason he's saying this is because he got caught. That's the only reason why he's saying this, because he got caught. This is the only reason, y'all. So with that being said, y'all, take this video as a life lesson, y'all. And you know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing like this, man. If you want to talk to somebody that's older or adult. Don't talk to no kids, because you can end up in a situation. I'm pretty sure Gideon probably called the police after this. But who knows? He probably did. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I'm out, y'all.
L.A. Reid, shit was epic. Smoke some weed.